With the Ultralytics platform, we can train a computer vision model in no time, in just a few button clicks. In this video here, we're going to take a look at how we can train the new YOLO26 model on the Carparts segmentation dataset. So all different car parts. We have the front bumper, windshield, all these different types of objects. We have left mirror, right mirror, the different doors. We're going to segment out every single part, and this can be used for making like projects around insurance claims, where we can detect and come up with a list of damages. Could be that you have a rental car company. That's also a pretty cool use case. So you're detecting all the different parts. You can generate a full report, compare them side by side in each individual part of the car. So let's just jump straight into the Ultralytics platform. We have it at platform.ultralytics.com. And then at the end, we're going to see how we can run inference with our models. So if we go inside our carparts.sec, we have these around 4,000 images. Around 3,000 of the images is used for training. First of all, we just have our label data. We can see all the different parts which are visible in the cars that we want to segment out. So this looks pretty cool. We have our annotated data. You can go through them and see all the thumbnails. You can also click on each individual one of them and see the exact labels that they have. So here we have a back door, and we also have a front door here. You can go and edit the labels, you can modify them, you can build out your full dataset in here. So once you have your label dataset, now you can pretty much build the full computer vision pipeline end to end in here. You can create new datasets, you can train them, you can deploy them, you can export them and use them in your own projects and applications. So don't need to write any code at all. You can just set up the computer vision pipeline in here. So you can see all the classes. We can see the class distribution. We have most front light. We have a lot of hood, front glass, front bumper, and we can pretty much just see the class distribution. You can see how many images and how many annotations we have for each class. Also just other like split distributions with our training, validation, and test split, the top classes, image file size, the dimensions, image formats, and so on. So this is pretty cool. Once you have models available, you can see them in here. All you have to do is just click the new model. We're going to use the YOLO26 nano model, and it's going to be very, very cheap to train. Choose the model, choose the dataset, choose the project that you want to run. Right now, let's just run with, for example, 50 epochs. It's going to find an automatic batch size, and this is the image size that we want to run it on. Here you can choose all the different GPUs that you want to train on. It's going to estimate the cost, the training time, and then you can see how long it actually takes to do the training. Here, for less than probably like 30 cents, it will probably end up costing a bit less, but around 30 cents to train a model on 3,000 images, and it will only take like 15 minutes or so. Then you have a car parts segmentation model. This is all we need. We can just hit start training. You can follow the training runs with all the metrics while it's running in here. So we can see that it has started training with the 50 epochs. Once it's done, we can just hit deploy and use it in our own applications and projects. And I'm going to show you that once the training is finished. So the model is done training after our 50 epochs, and we can see the compute cost was actually like 30 cents and only took 11 minutes. So you can see all the training configurations with the high parameters, the mean error positions, with the performance metrics, which is very important. We can see our training results. So it has pretty much not 100% converged, but it's starting to converge here at the end, or pretty much converged here, I would say. We have some precision recall curves. You can see all over here, the losses maybe still going down slightly. You can run examples with predictions, where you can just try out the inference in here. So we get the right mirror, or that's the left mirror, and we have the front lights, we have the front bumper, we have the hood, and this is the JSON response that we get back as an example. So you can export the model. You can go in here, export it into all these different formats. You can also just download the PT version up here at the top, and then you can either use the inference locally, or you can also deploy it in here. So if you deploy it, you can just use the exact example that you can see. So here you can see the latency to the closest servers. So you can see the fastest one here from East to Doha, 50 milliseconds. You just hit deploy. It's going to run here on the CPU, so you can send images back and forth. This is pretty cool for just sending an API request with the image and getting it back in the exact same way as it's doing here with the examples. And if you want to use it in Python, you can just copy paste this example. You have your URL, you have your API key, and we just need to throw in our image here. There's JavaScript example. There's also a current example if you just want to test it out. Here we can see we get most of the detections. Let's try the other one here. We're also getting some cool detections. We're missing some mirrors. Again, we don't have a perfect model either. You can see the results with the inference time, the post-processing and all that, but I also just downloaded the model. So now we can open up our code editor. I have a few images downloaded already, and what we can do is just go in and create an infer file. So we have infer.python. What we can do now is just go back to Ultralytics. We go inside our modes. We can run our prediction. We just download the model. All we have to do is just go in and grab this example. So this is in Python example. We throw an image, create an instance of our model. We copy paste this one. We go back in here, and I also put in our downloaded weights files here. So inside infer, we take our custom model, so exp-5. We have our image. We just need to copy paste the image path. Let's just copy paste the relative path. We're going to save the results. We can specify the confidence score. We're just going to use with the standard image size. So confidence, save true, create instance of our model. This is all we need to do. We can open up a terminal, make sure that you have pip installed Ultralytics. I just cd into our Carparts folder. Now we can see we have our model file, we have our Python file, so we just execute our Python file. So Python infer.py is going to create an instance of our model. It says that this image here doesn't exist. We have the relative path, we also read inside that folder. There we go, and it's going to save it into our runs directory. So inside our runs directory, we now have our image, and here we have all the annotations. So now we're getting all the detections. We have the wheels to wheels, we have the back bumper, we have the back left light, back right light, we have tailgate, back glass, front door, right mirror. We're getting all the detections now, and you can just run through the other images. So this is how you can run it locally, deploy it in the cloud with the Ultralytics platform, and run the full end-to-end computer vision system without writing any code at all. Hope you learned a ton. Hope to see you guys in one of the upcoming videos. Definitely test this out on your own, and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, happy learning.